So okay, so first of all, so this, I hope this will be a tutorial where I explain more or less what you need to do to get sub 3 in Snailiad Any percent with the current strats. And the first maybe thing to look are the keybinds. Well, the only really special key that I have bound, well, I have bound 2 special keys, but the only key you really need is jump plus right. So basically, if I look at my keys, like custom control set 1 is basically the keys I'd normally use, like these are just normal keys. And then for set 2 you want to set the jump plus right to a single key, probably. Well, for me, I think this is the best. And you might also have noticed that I have these keys bound kind of weirdly, and that is because I think it's mostly, there are a few strats where you kind of want to be able to press the jump plus right key both with your left hand and with your right hand. So it's useful to have all these like left and right hand keys next to each other, and these are just kind of the keys I've just decided to use. A problem with this is also that when you're menuing, you can only move with your with the normal arrow keys. No other keys work if you want to move up or down. So, and that really sucks. Like before this I used keys, like I used enter. Basically, yeah. Before this mostly I had set the keys like this. So like the right hand is right at the right edge of the letter keyboards, and the left hand had them like this, and jump right was L. And now if you want to menu, you can just use like your you can use P to pause and your 5th finger to press up or down. It's a little uncomfortable, but you know, you can get used to it. But then, like now I just kind of shifted one over for some reason, because I didn't remember what, I think because, oh yeah, I wanted to use I, well, it's kind of complicated. Basically, if you want to get sub 3, you can use these keybinds. If you really don't want to change, change the keys and just want to use arrow keys and like the CXZ buttons, you can probably do it. Then I would recommend to bind jump plus right to like V or A, or like some key that's right next to the like jump and shoot keys. But like there's one strat I think where it's better to use your right hand to press the jump plus right key, so you know. But you can maybe do it without it. Anyway, so these are the keys like you can use, and then you can hopefully menu with the 5th finger of your right hand. But like right now, I started using keys that are like shifted over, and then I actually use a different keyboard, like just for pressing the down arrow key, which is pretty funny, I think. Okay, while menuing. Okay, and then you have right, like this. You can see I also like the only other button that's important is up plus left. This is only used for like an advanced strat, which I just did here for clipping, like it is only useful for this specific clip, and it's, if you're just starting out it's not very useful. Like it saves about 6 seconds, but it's quite hard, so you really don't need to do it. But yeah, like if you want to do it, then you also should bind up plus left to a specific key. Okay, hopefully now it's clear like what the key binds are. And then, okay, when you start, you can start the game. And the first thing you do in an any % run, which you do in almost any run, is just collect the high jump, and then obviously and then collect the super secret boomerang. This is the same as like in glitchless or any other. As I said, there's like a more difficult strat, but when you start out, I recommend just doing this. And I'm probably not gonna explain the other strat until later. Okay, so you collect the super secret boomerang. Then you go up here, collect this save point, and jump kind of diagonally up. And now comes like the first trick of the run, which is this jump up here. So here you need to jump, then you need to perform a ceiling jump from this corner, and then you need to perform a second ceiling jump from this corner to get up. And well, the way you do it, like first you jump your normal jump key and jump like a bit to the left. Then you press the jump plus right key on the, which I'm gonna call JR maybe. The JR jump, okay, just jump plus right key when you hit the ceiling. And I also hit down at the same time. It isn't necessary for the first jump, but down is necessary for the second jump. So basically you jump the jump key, hit jump plus right and down when you hit that, and then you quickly like release the jump key and press jump again when you hit the other corner, and you want to be still holding the jump plus right key and be holding the down key. You don't need the down key for the first jump, you do need it for the second one. You can also like press right normally and then not hold the jump plus right key, but like you just need to press more keys. So the way I do it, jump with the normal jump, then hold, like press jump plus right and down when you hit the first corner. And then when you hit the second, then you like you can actually release the jump button a bit before you hit the first corner, and then while still holding down and jump plus right, you press jump to jump from the second corner. Hopefully that made hopefully it's clear. You can like maybe frame it once if it's possible to see. Jump is normal jump, jump plus right and down, JR and down, and then while holding these buttons, the second jump with the normal jump key. It's kind of, you can, if you get the rhythm down, you can get it quite consistently, but it's also easy to lose the rhythm. So yeah, this is kind of a tricky jump. Okay, now when you get here, you want to jump up here. Then there are kind of two strats to do here. The easier one is probably just to kind of jump up from this corner. It's a bit of a tight jump, but you can make it. Jump up like this. The problem is that there are these spikies in front of you, and they kind of, you know, if you take damage from them, you fall down. And if you go up quickly, which is not very easy, I guess, like, then you can, okay, I didn't really do it here, but you can kind of get on this wall, and the spike is still, like, not quite at the bottom, so you can quickly shoot it. Destroy it. Okay. Not doing very good because I'm not using strat really anymore. And then you do something like this, I'd say. It's a bit easier probably to just shoot the spiky before you jump up, so do this. Okay, not die, hopefully. Like if you're late or something, you can just shoot the spiky before and then quickly go up before the red spiky comes down. But like so that's like the one strat how you can do it. But the other strat is just to, let me eat quickly. Heal. The other strat is to do another seal jump here, so jump and then hit jump plus right. On the very frame you hit that corner there. It's like, technically it's more difficult because, you know, it's a frame perfect thing, but you don't really need to like worry about getting up quickly and killing the spiky and so on. You can just focus on the jump. I'm not doing it very well for some reason. Yeah, like that. And like, it's also faster, but I think if you fail at it like 3 times, it's probably just as fast as the other stuff. So it's not that much faster. And if you can't get it in the first like couple of tries, then it's probably not worth going for. But if you get first try, it's pretty fast. Okay, so that's that. Then you jump up, shoot up and diagonally, go here, jump up. Then in a run, you want to jump over the save point, because it will be faster later, but right now I'm gonna collect it probably. Then you go into Shellbreaker. And the thing you want to do in Shellbreaker is basically get into this wall, and to do it you need to jump, and then hit jump right plus up on the same frame. Not quite like that, but like this. Also another important thing, you need to hold up only for one frame, because if you hold it for too long, you'll go right like this and you're a bit out and you can't go up. So you need to quickly jump and then plus JR plus up, and up you need to press very quickly. Then you want to zip up here by pressing down, of course. Okay, and do something like this. I'll maybe show again. So generally you want to get in the wall before Shelly starts. And you'll want to go like at this block, because now when you'll see when Shelly damages you, you are like on that level, and well, if you zip from this level, you'll zip right to here, which is like faster. So, okay, go here, then jump and JR plus up when you hit the ceiling, zip here, and then when Shelly damages you, you want to zip to the left by holding right plus down, and then quickly press left when you're inside the wall. And this quick left press, it isn't as easy as it looks. Quite often it doesn't work for some reason. I can try to show it. And I'm still not sure like what's the problem, why it doesn't work sometimes. First of all, it might be the length of the press. But it might also be the timing. Like, I think if you press like left very... Like, yeah, I don't know. You can just kind of experiment and maybe you can figure out why it sometimes doesn't work. Yeah, so go into Shellbreaker, go up here on this block. Then no Shellbreaker damages, then zip left and tap left quickly for a short amount of time. Then you should zip here, jump, and you have Full Metal Snail. Well, now you load to the last save point, and if you didn't save here, then the last save point should be here. So you warp straight to here, and you can start falling to the right. Then you fall here, collect this checkpoint, and you want to go up. The easiest way to do it is like this, but you can also, if you can like right click very consistently, then you can also go down and click into here and zip up. If you can't right click very consistently, then it's faster probably just to fall up. Try to show it quickly again. Oh. Yeah, just kind of fall up like this, break these blocks, and then you'll fall up here. And now you want to very quickly right click into this wall. If you don't know how to right click, it's basically jump, hold down and then hold right. And then you release down when you're inside the wall. So jump, you can maybe try to jump, then hold down, and then hold right. And then when you flash inside the wall, then you release down. And then you'll be inside the wall. And now you want to zip up and get exactly in this position. And then you wait for the blob to be kind of close to the wall. Right now it's okay. I died. Basically, if you go straight from here, you want to clip into the wall as quickly as you can. Okay, now I got kind of interesting thing. Okay. So you go up, clip inside the wall, go here, and now when the blob is close to you, then you hold left, and then start holding up. So you like hold left at first and then hold up. Right when the blob is close to you, then you should take damage from the blob and zip into here, and then you can like zip somewhere here, jump out, and collect the shell shield. So normally you want to do it quickly because, as you could see, the blob kind of jumps right next to you and then away from you, and like if you don't get into the position quickly, you need to wait for it a bit. But you could also see there was kind of a weird thing that I really somewhat understood recently, where sometimes the blob will actually jump to the like further to the left at first, like this, and then you can kind of get a bit of time to wait for it. So like if you clip in somewhat slowly, then it's better because like because I don't know, if you get in a jump later, then the blob is there instead of being like having jumped away. But if you're very fast, then it's bad because you have to wait. And I think it happens only if you kind of go to the right very quickly. If you don't go to the right very quickly, then like the blob jumps right next to you. And then like, well, basically the main thing is just go here, blob is next to you, then you clip through. If the bird damages you and you're in position, then you can also obviously clip through the wall, but you can't rely on that because birds are random in this game. So yeah. So again, go up, clip clip into the wall, and like hold left, then hold, like go to the position, hold left, then hold up quickly in succession, zip here, and collect the shield. Show it one more time, maybe more slowly. Go here, hold left, hold up, and then like when you're damaged, then hold up. Or when the blob is like right next to you, then hold up. Okay. Now when you have collected shell shield, you load back to the checkpoint. Now you want to again clip into this wall, right clip. So you can, for example, do it by walking to the right, then pressing, holding down and right in quick succession, like this. And if you miss it, then you can just jump and do the same until you get it. Now when you're in the wall, you zip up, go here, and like you can either be in a position like this. You need to go right below the sledge, and you either go into a position like this on these blocks, or you go into a position like this. And then the kind of hard but much faster strat is to quickly hold left plus down for like 2 frames. So if you hold it, here I held it only for 1 frame, but that's okay. Now I just hold it for 1 frame more. Okay. If you hold it for too much, like for 3 frames, or in this case I kind of held for 1 frame and then for 2 frames, you'll be here and now you are basically dead. You can't escape the setting. So you can just go right and die. And like it doesn't mean your run is dead because it doesn't lose that much time, but you know, it's pretty bad. And well, if you hold for 2 frames or you held for 1 frame and then you quickly hold for another frame, then you should be in this position. Now you can press like down, jump to come out of the shield, down, jump. And for the 3rd time, when you go into your shell, you should kind of take damage. Or not really take damage, but like kind of, well, the shell will deflect damage from the barrier, and then you'll quickly press right and jump many times to like change gravity to the right. So you're here. The easier but slower strat there is to go like this, I think, then press jump plus the JR key 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, then hold strafe, hold down, and then press JR again. Then you should go like this. Now you press left and do the same thing, like 2 times go into your shell and come out, and then press, and then when you go into your shell the 3rd time, you press right and jump many times until you're out. Well, now you want to land on this ledge here, and be careful because here there's a barrier that damages you and insta-kills you. Now you want to jump, go into your shell, and go into your barrier while you're in your shell to deflect the damage. And you basically want to move very like far into the ledge, but without changing the room. Like now I went a bit too far, but you want to like, and if you go too slowly you die. You basically need to do this all while you're still flickering. Okay, and yeah, be careful. Landing on that edge can be a bit difficult. So you jump, go into your shell. Okay, really can't do it right now. And if you did it right, you should be in this weird, like kind of fall in this weird state. Now you can zip, so zip to the right by holding down plus left. And you want to zip about so far that the like weird tree things are more or less at the center. And then you kind of press jump and down, kind of rhythmically closely next to each other, actually down plus jump, down and then jump. Like not right after each other, but pretty close. Oh, actually, no, actually jump plus down, yeah. you want to press down pretty close after jump. So, and then when you do it right, at one point you should like hear that hear the like deflection sound, so you kind of take damage. Then you'll want to just hold up plus right, and this should push you out into here. So if you were at the right position, you should fall somewhere here without collecting the hearts. And then you'll want like, you don't really want to collect the hearts because they mess up Moonsnail manipulation. But you certainly don't want to collect Devastator and Gravity Snail. You kind of want to go here, collect the Rainbow Wave, and then kind of jump or go to the left and collect Devastator and Gravity Snail at the same time. I'll soon do it, but first I'll maybe show kind of a faster way. You can also just, if you're good at this, you can just kind of fall into the, go into the barrier while you're falling without jumping at all. Like this. And then if you're good, you can also like not fall here and then jump, but just fall and then change gravity to left. But it's a minor optimization, it's not really important. But basically you want to collect the Rainbow Wave and then fall to the left. So this will do a weird thing where you get teleported here, and here you want to basically quickly press well, change gravity up and fall off. Then you want to go here, fall here. If you want to go for 100%, you will need to dodge the checkpoint, but if you just care about any percent, you just fall through. Then you can click, you need to clip in this wall. So basically this is a normal right clip, but it's done in kind of an awkward position. So you can, if you want, you can kind of kill the enemies, so you kind of jump up, go against the wall, and then right clip. It's somewhat hard, but like if you get used to it, you can do it pretty well. So you go here. So the easy strat here is to go right in this position, then well, do the same thing that I described as an easy strat earlier on, so press jump right 4 times, then press strafe, down and jump right. And you should go like this. A bit more difficult and risky stat is to just go here, then press down plus jump right. For a short amount of time, it sometimes fails, but if it doesn't, then you go here. This is pretty great. It is a bit faster. But anyway, when you get in the ceiling, you want to go to the left, trigger these bats, and then you want to go exactly in this position. In this position. And you want to go here before the leftmost bat like goes out of the screen, goes past this position. If you are too late, you can quickly zip the left and then zip back. And then you can again wait for the bat, and then you basically start holding down and press left for a short amount of time. And then it's important to press left for a short amount of time. So again, I'll show. Go here, turn here, go to left, then quickly go in this position, and when you take damage, you hold down and then press left for a short amount of time. You need to press left only shortly, because if you don't, then you do something like this, and then you need to kind of reset or die, I guess. So you want to go here, and yeah, this strat I'm doing here is a bit risky. If you don't want to go safe, you just go here and 4 times, strafe down, jump right. Then zip to the left, zip to the right, take damage, hold down, and quickly press left. Then you should zip up here while falling to the left, and then you just fall here and go to Moonsnail. Okay, bye. So Moonsnail. For Moonsnail's RNG is dependent on the amount of items you collected. So like if you didn't like collect any hearts or anything, it should be the same as here. And we've kind of found a pretty nice and somewhat fast pattern with this white moon snail RNG seed, and it goes like this. At first you kind of go to the left, then to the right, then to the left again, kind of wait while it's teleporting, then you go here, shoot up, go to the left, go to the right, then go to the right wall and shoot it like this. And then we do the Giga Snail manipulation, and I'm probably not gonna explain it here because I've already kind of made a video about it. But yeah, you can manipulate Giga Snail, do it very quickly. Yeah, the moon snail, if you do it like a bit wrong, like if you go next to the moon snail too quickly, then it might not work. Oh, I messed it up actually. Yeah, I messed it up. So well, I can just show it again. You kind of need to get the timings down. Like, well, no. You go here, then you pause for a bit. Then you kind of wait, and then go against the moon snail, then you go here, shoot it up. Like, this manipulation probably isn't like the best. It's something I found like a long time ago, and it's kind of decent. There's probably a faster one, but we haven't really found it yet. So yeah. Take a snail. You can use our shell here. Then you're any person run, and if you do it quickly enough, then this should be sub 3. That's quite a bit of leeway now because stats are quite fast. But yeah, you've done your run. Now if you want to go for 100% PU, so if you didn't collect the checkpoint in Nemesis the Abysses, you could just load to it. Now I had collected it, so basically if you didn't collect the checkpoint, you should teleport straight here. Then you again go into this wall, fall down, go into your shell repeatedly, then go down as quickly as soon as you can. And then again, you kind of go into your shell repeatedly and fall until here. Then here you change gravity all the time to get all the hearts you need. Then in Snail Town you go down, and then collect all the helix fragments for 100% PU. It's quite hard to do this quickly, consistently, I'll say that. And sometimes like the gravity change input won't work. I think it mostly happens if you're like inside a block, where normally there would be a block, but you try to change gravity, then it won't work. Basically, yeah, just try to change gravity very quickly to collect all the fragments quickly. I'm not doing very well here. And then at the end you just fall left until the red door, then you go up, by being in the shell. And then you go to Shrine of Fires and kind of stay in this room. You don't want to exit this room because then weird things will happen. But yeah, and now 100% PU is also done. Okay, so if anyone's watching now, I guess you can ask questions. I don't think I explained it very well, but hopefully it will be somewhat understandable. Oh yeah, I didn't explain, but like if you want to go for this, you jump here, and then when you hit the ceiling, you want to press jump plus up plus left. Yeah, jump plus up plus left. What I do is I press jump right plus a special key that's bound to up plus left. So although you don't need to press right, but as like left takes precedence over right, then the right press doesn't do anything. And importantly, you need to press up for a single frame. Other inputs I think you can like hold for longer, but well, they all need to be frame perfect, I'm pretty sure. But specifically up you need to press for one frame, because if you hold it longer then you'll just push yourself out. Then you should go weirdly like this. And here you can notice that if I hold right and then press jump, I get like shoved very far to the left, quite surprisingly far, and you can use it here to clip into the blocks here. So doing it to here is a bit annoying because the floor isn't, like the floor ends right in the position where you basically need to jump, so you need to kind of jump a bit to the left. Yeah, you get in this position. Well, the old way I did it is just hold right here and then quickly press jump and hold left. No, press jump and hold down. So I'll do, like, you press jump, then you'll get shoved quite a bit to the left, and then when you hold down you start zipping, and remember, hold right for it, like hold right all the time. So you should zip through right like this, and then when you zip through you obviously release right and down and just go left. A bit of a different thing you can do is also just pressing jump right, JR, will also show you quite a bit to the left, so you can just hold JR and then quickly hold down. That will also do the thing. So this way you can clip through, then jump down here and collect super secret boomerang. This saves about like 6 seconds or 5. And so if you're starting out, it's really not worth going for, but later you can, obviously, if you need all the time save. Okay.